Good morning, Sunrisers. I'm Dr. Karen Emerson, and I have with me my technician, Mary Parker, and this cute little girl's named Bella. Bella saw us on one of the TV segments, and her owner called, made the appointment, and came in, and Bella had been suffering from chronic ear infections for several months. When Bella presented, her ears were really swollen, they were stinky, she didn't feel good, she hardly wanted to even do anything in the exam room, because I don't know if you've ever had an ear infection, it's extremely painful. Well, Bella had been dealing this for quite a while. So the first thing I did is I got a better history. We found out a few things about Bella. I looked inside her ears and they were so swollen I was even unable to see Bella's eardrum. So at that point I decided we need to do something called a culture. I know you've probably been to the doctor before and had some sort of infection, and they've done a culture to find out what was causing that infection. Well, that's what we needed to do with Bella. When your animal has chronic ear infections and they just get put on different antibiotics, that can cause what we call resistant. It can make bacteria even harder to kill because they'll be used to all the antibiotics you're putting them on. So what we did is we actually went inside Bella's ear, got a culture, and we grew the bug that had been bothering Bella. And let me tell you, this turned out to be a pretty bad bug. It was resistant to almost all the antibiotics we had but one. Bella's owner had to get actually antibiotic injections and give them to Bella once a day for about 7 to 10 days, because that's how we found out what would kill the bug. If she would have just continued having these ear infections and using different antibiotics, Bella would still have ear infections to this day. The only way we cleared Bella's ear infection up is they allowed us to do that culture, which is actually quite inexpensive. We found out what would kill the bacteria. The owner gave the medication, and then we treated the ears along with the other medication. Now she's well. So if you have a dog at home that's scratching their head a lot, or you're noticing a weird smell come out of their ears, or you're having to go back and forth to the vet and you're trying all these different ear medications, don't do that. Just call, make an appointment, let us look at the ears. I promise you, we will find out what bacteria is causing these ear infections and we'll stop it. And Bella thanks her owners every day. I hope you guys have a great week, and thank you.
WCBI Animal Health with Dr. Emerson was brought to you by Emerson Animal Hospital in West Point.